slide down the mountain, fam. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. There's their outpost right there. We're just going to slip in. Undetected, like. Just like. Let's just gotta. See, oh, they won't notice us. We're coming through the back, fam. I don't think we can. I don't think we can come in through the back, fam. Where did they get busted? Ooh, claim. Yo, is that really walled in? Dang, I walked all the way around. Oops, I walked into the wall. Teleport. As the Assyrian blades lie on the. Oh shit. Oh. Finishing move. That's the road back. Oh, they got a dog. Armored and shit. This thing's OP. Kill this guy. Get on my nerves. See a Syrian leader. My people proud. Vic case, man. Got these sound alright. Did it. We did it. There's nothing they can do. Did it. Signs of the Wardens. And them Viking longships, man. Is that a dragon? So what the fuck? What the?
Seeker, you're the dragon expert. What do we do now?
Don't get killed by either of them.
Nah, fam. Nah. We ain't about to do none of that. Wait, we're not gonna do damage eventually? Can't click the other guy. Giants. He just cannon fires, you know? Yeah, no, let's just get out. It's, not what I'm here for. How do I untarget him? There we go. Let's run up this thing. Pretty sure we can. Go up this mountain. Apostate Salami. The heck is that shit? It's a dwarf. Oh, I can't see. Oh, there we go. Only I can climb up this. Looks a little steep. It's steep and it's raining. God, what the heck? Is there a collision this year? Is that mine? Climb up this tree. Climb up this. Oh, dang, that's super steep. Nope, he ain't got no house.
So here we are, Elf. Cleaning up another human mess.
What would the Inquisition do without our stabilizing influence, Master Tethras?
I assume they just start burning things.
That does sound like most humans I know.
If you gentlemen are quite finished,
Now, don't get touchy. We're just here to lend you simple humans our help.
Before you cause everything to explode.
Again.
Man, they're doing some of that speciesism, man. Racism, I don't know. I guess a species is a different species. They're also a race. Summerstone.
what is that?
Whoa, okay. No? Oh, okay. Is there more to this? Like, this does not look right at all. Let's see. Oh. No. What are these freaking extra stars? How do you even? What is this? Look something up. Alright guys, I did it. Took a while. But that was a whole lot of complicated. And those 2 star points, didn't even need to use them. They're just there. Throw me off.
Strange.
Where does this lead?
What the fuck? Okay. Alright, so any signs of the ruins. How are these enemies? They're running from us. Get outta here. I feel like this would be a sign of the warden. I don't know how it wouldn't be. So weird. The fuck is this shit? Yo, man. If this isn't a sign, I'm a warden. Something. I don't know. Let's go see what they have to turn in. Like, this is ridiculous. Alright guys, and we're back. Let's go ahead and talk to Bay. See what Bay gotta say.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about
Oh,
you.
she wants to get known.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I was born in Ostwick, and that's where most of my family is.
The Trevellians, is it not? A large clan with a rather clever coat of arms. Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home? Are you eager to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentagast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne.
78.
I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentagasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that.
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentagasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi.
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine. Unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana